Okay, the next thing we are going to do is to, first of all, we want to fix this part when we select a table view cell in our profile view. It doesn't get deselected automatically. And once we're done with that, we're going to work on our edit profile where our user will be able to change the name and the address of the account owner. So let's go to our profile table view controller. And I'm going to go where my table view data source is. Underneath, I'm going to put a mark and call this table view delegate. And when it did, select row at index path. And here basically I'm going to say table view. Deselect row at index path, and we pass our index path animated true. And this line is going to just deselect every time we select our table view, because we're not going to use the table view cell itself. We are using the buttons inside of it whenever we want to click the cell. All right, and then we move to our main storyboard where I'm going to create another view controller. And this view controller is going to be our edit profile view controller. Let's drag out another UI view controller. And I'm going to select my profile view from top and just drag to my newly created view and put this as show. Now we have our navigation controller on top, and I can select this, and let's see if our title is available, which is not. So let's select our segue and change the kind to standard push, which is under deprecated, and then back to the normal new push. Now we can set the title to edit profile. Okay, and I'm going to start adding my user interface objects, and we need a button. First of all, it's a bar button item here on top, and this is going to be our save button. So let's put the title save. Actually, we can use the default system save. I'm going to change the tint color to be our custom color that I'm using for my application. And then we need text fields. So let's grab some. We're going to need 3 text fields. One for name, one for surname, and one for the address. So the placeholder is going to be name. Then I'm going to copy and paste this. Let's do it again. All right, and this one is going to be surname. And the last one is our address. And also we need one more button to allow our user to log out. And this button I'm going to position in the middle of our screen. Let's call this log out. And let's change the font to be, actually let's change, instead of system, to have something like title 2 maybe, yeah. And then we're going to change the text color to white and the background color to be red. So it grabs attention that this is something that is going to be logging out our user. And now we're going to add our constraint. So this one is going to have left and right 16 points. And also it's going to be in the middle of my view. So horizontally and vertically it's going to be in the center. And now we can select the 3 text fields, add left and right 16, and top is going to be multiple because we have different values there. And add these constraints, and everything have blue guidelines now. It means our on runtime, our user interface items will be where we want them to be. So this is the design of our user interface, and in next lecture we are creating a view controller to control this one view. And also we need to name our segue here because we need to call this segue in the code. So let's just make sure you select your segue and identifier. I'm going to say profile to edit seg.